Hi, I'm Kirkland Police Chief Sherry Harris, and I'd like to talk with you about community policing. In this video, I'm going to first describe some background, then I'll explain what feedback the city is seeking about community policing. Next, I'll present some key considerations to keep in mind, and I'll finish by telling you how you can join in this civic conversation. First, a little background. The Kirkland Police Department participated in the creation of a strategic plan in 2016. Since then, we have worked to implement certain recommendations contained in the strategic plan, including an increased focus on community policing. While the department was implementing these recommendations, a school shooting in Parkland, Florida happened in February of 2018. In response to this, members of the Kirkland community initiated a civic conversation on the topic of gun safety that continued for several months. That process of civic engagement led to the creation of Proposition 1, an enhanced police services and community safety ballot measure, which was part of the November 2018 general election. Kirkland voters passed Proposition 1, and the police department began preparing for the increased staff that were created in the ballot measure. With these new resources and priorities committed in Proposition 1, city leadership decided this was a great time to engage our community to better understand the community's expectations on community policing. As a result, the city manager directed city staff to consult with Kirkland businesses, neighborhood associations, and other stakeholders to accomplish three things: establish neighborhood-specific public safety priorities and identify possible performance measures associated with those priorities, explore effective ways for residents and businesses to better partner with the police to enhance proactive crime prevention strategies, and encourage residents and businesses to work closely with the police department to maintain and strengthen trusting relationships that make our community safer. As we begin this civic conversation, here are some key considerations to keep in mind. When I talk about community policing, I'm generally talking about the law enforcement philosophy that emphasizes relationships between the police and community members. These relationships help our police officers engage with residents to prevent crime from happening, instead of only responding after incidents occur. Currently, the police department assigns community policing to specialty positions, such as the neighborhood resource officer, school resource officers, and programs like the Kirkland Community Police Academy, National Night Out Against Crime, and Coffee with a Cop. I welcome input about these programs, and I also welcome your public safety priorities, ideas on crime prevention strategies, and ways to maintain and strengthen trusting relationships between the police department and the community. Over the next several months, city staff will be out in our community at neighborhood associations, business group meetings, and community events. Please click on the link below to find out how you can join in this civic conversation about community policing. Thank you so much for watching and being engaged in our community.